Hi, I'm Laura Summers from nakedblogging.com. Thanks for joining me back for the next video in my series of Let's Get Started with WordPress. This video is all about pages. Pages house the static content for your WordPress site. So things that you want to present as the main bones of your website, information, contact details, anything that makes your website unique to you, all is going to be housed in pages. What you're going to find is that once we go through the how to create pages, how to add information to them and how to edit them, importantly, that you'll feel really confident in the fact that you are going to have a really easy to update and keep updated website on your hands. Okay, so we're back in our dashboard here, which is the back end of our WordPress site. I've got two windows open in my tabs up here. I've covered this in a video before. I always work with two tabs just because it's really nice to be able to see the back behind the scenes stuff and a tab open that I can just refresh to see the in front of the scenes stuff. And it's just a bit of a more efficient way of working. There's no rules about that, but it's just something I like to do. So we're back now into the dashboard and we should be feeling quite familiar with this by now. I have videos in this series about introduction to the dashboard and how to customize and make the dashboard unique to you. So my dashboard might look a little bit different to yours by this stage because I've got 3 columns and I've chosen some things that I want to sit in here. The part that we're looking for today, if we scroll down this menu here, is pages. I'm going to go ahead and click on all pages. And in this dashboard here, you can see we've still got our menu down here on the left for navigational purposes, but this section here will list all of the pages that you will add to your website. Right now, the only page on our website is called sample page, which obviously isn't any use. Nobody wants a page on their website called sample page, but that's what came with the theme, and that's what we can work with, which is fine. So I'm just going to click up here and show you what that looks like on our main website. Over to the hover to drop down the menu, and I'm going to click on sample page, which brings up our sample page. You can see it's being filled with some demonstration text just to show the different styles that you can have. It show you that your links are going to be coloured and underlined when you hover over them, and it's also got some instructions here as to what you might want to put in your page. This one talks a little bit about an about page and what you might want to write in your about page. If you have a look on my nakedblogging.com website, one of the quick fixes is how to create an about page, or how to really get your about page singing and dancing for your website. And I would really urge you, if you're new to this and you're about to go ahead and fill out your about page, please read that article. It's going to really help you get your head in the right gear before you start out there. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to flip back over to my dashboard at the top here on my tabs, and we can see we've got this sample page. If I want to add a new page, I've just got a link here that will add a new page to my dashboard here. But I think for now, we'll just edit this one into our about page. So underneath here, I'm going to click edit. Okay, so this is brilliant because what we can see, again, I'm using the term behind the scenes because what we've got in front of us now, our page title in a box here. And if you see, if I click here, I can highlight, I can type, I can delete, and I can call it whatever I like. I'm going to call this the about page, so just typing about into that box there. Again, back to the front page, this is currently the page title. This, once we save and update, will update automatically for us. In this box here, we've got all the text that we can see on that current sample page, and it's not really relevant to us for what we want for our about page, so I'm going to delete the whole lot ready, so I've got a blank canvas. And then I'm going to come over here to the right hand side of my page. In this corner I've got the publish box, and again, this, much like the dashboard, these little arrows allow you to drop these windows up and down, and you can move them around, drag and drop them. I always keep my publish in the top right, and I always keep it open too, because it's a really good reminder that any changes you make, you want to click the update button. When you create a new page, which we'll do in a moment, you'll see that before this says update, it says publish. And it's really important that you do this because otherwise you're going to lose any changes that you've made. So I'm going to update here, and I get my yellow message at the top, which reassures me that they have updated the page for me. So I'm going to come back over here, refresh my page, and perfect. I can see my title has changed to about and my text has vanished. You'll notice at this point as well that there is a link inside here that says edit this page. It goes without saying that your visitors to your website won't have the opportunity to edit pages of your website unless you want that to be something that is a feature of your website. This is because I'm logged in as an administrator, and you can see top right I'm logged in here. It's giving me the option to edit this page directly from looking at the front end of the website. So if I click on that link, it's going to take me back into that same panel that we've been looking at in our dashboard. I'm going to click back because I want to keep looking at the front end here. So our about page is ready for me to fill some text. So I'm just going to type in that, hi, my name is Laura and I run nakedblogging.com. Smiley face. I'm going to put update. I get the yellow message again, and if I come back here and refresh, you can see instantly that's in there. So there's no delay, there's no needing to forward plan. If you want to edit something that's already in your site and you're worried about timing it with things and releasing, it's instant. Any changes that you make, as soon as you click update, they're instantly live on your website. Okay, so back into the beginning and back into all pages, we'll add a new page. So another page that we will want onto our website is the contact page. So I'm going to type contact as the title for the page, and over here in this drop down box on the right underneath publish, I can choose a template for my page. Most of the time I'm going to choose default template if I'm just creating content. For this page I'm going to choose the contact page theme. And then, as I said before, because this is a new page, before I get update, I get publish. So I'm going to click publish. And depending on the site settings, it may automatically add it to your navigation. I can't remember with this site if that's a setting or not. It is. So we've already got now our about page and our contact page. So if I click on contact, you can see that the theme already had a contact page embedded into the design, so automatically I've got a contact page in here. Don't need to add anything else unless I want to. So if I want to edit this page, I can go back to this dashboard, and anything I type in here is going to appear on the page. But hi, I'm a friendly person and would love to hear from you. And update again. And then again, we'll go back to our demo site and refresh. And you can see that the text I've entered there has popped up above my contact box. So if there's anything you wanted to add, like you wanted to add a phone number or an email address or anything that you wanted to give them in addition to filling out a form as an option for contact, then you can pop that in there with no problems at all. And again, you've got the edit this page link here, or you can go back to your dashboard and edit from there. So easy, we've got our contact page all set up, which is fantastic. I'm going to click add new page. Again, I've got a choice of doing it from here or a choice of doing it up here where we did it before. Both give you the same result. And I'm going to call this page the blog. Now, I'm going to actually call it blog/news/latest updates. The reason I'm calling it this is because it's something I have conversations with many clients. Not everybody's comfortable with the term blog. Blog is literally a word for updates, posts. It's more casual in nature, and some businesses particularly want to portray themselves in a more formal manner. They don't like the idea of blog. They feel pressured by the term blog because it suggests they might have to do frequent updates. So although we're calling it blog, although we're going to use it as a blog, it might not have the name of blog. So I'm just going to put a range of options in there so that whatever appeals to you, you know that that's what we're discussing and what we're talking about. For your blog page, we don't want to add anything in here particularly, because this is going to pull anything that we add as a post, and we'll talk about that in another video, with the category blog is going to publish onto your blog page. So again, over here on page attributes, I'm going to click this as blog page, and that's why I've discussed the different names in the titles. Automatically, I use the term blog. I know many other people who automatically use the term news. Whatever you want to call your page that's going to have your updated information and news articles on is going to be themed as a blog page. So you want to choose the template for blog page and call it whatever suits you to call it. So I'm going to click publish, and then I'm going to zip back over here and go back to the home. Oh, I need to refresh. And now you can see I've got my blog /news /latest updates. It doesn't fit quite in there because it's a little bit too long. And that's something that's worth mentioning, because in some themes you have only got a certain amount of space with the basic template in order to fit your title in. So I'm going to click on that. And just now we've got one post in here, which is Hello World. Your Hello World post is the one that comes as standard with your first shiny new WordPress theme. And it's something that I'll cover in the next video about posts. So now we can see we've got our 3 pages that we've made in a list down here, and we can edit. Underneath here we can quick edit. And what quick edit does is it allows us to change our title. Here, the slug. Now this is important because once we change our links so that the names of your posts appear in your links, it's important that these tie in. This one we changed from a sample page, so it still says sample page. So I'm just going to change that quickly to about. The date I can change. I can set a password if I want to. Parent means if I want it to be set as a subcategory underneath one of these headings. I don't want to do that for this page. I can choose the template here, so I can change that if I want to. And then I can allow or disallow comments, and again I can change it from published to draft if I want to take it away from public view. So if I click update because I've made a change, and under here you'll see that this one already has the slug because it takes it directly from whatever you title the page as, so we don't need to worry about that too much. So now it will be down to you to create new pages depending on what your site requires. My site has an about page, a services page, I have a WordPress tutorials page, and in addition to that I have my blog and my contact page. So other sites will have products that they want to sell, they might have testimonials pages. There's a whole never-ending range of options as to what you might want to use pages to populate content for. The biggest thing I can stress is that the difference between pages and posts, which will be covered in the next video, is that pages is for static content, the content that's going to stay on your site the majority of the time. Anything that's there for a long time and you want to draw attention to goes on a page. So hopefully that's given you a good overview of how to construct the main navigation of your site. And the next video, as I say, will cover posts, and you'll be able to see the difference between those really clearly. If you've got any questions, I am happy to answer them if you leave a comment below the video. And I look forward to seeing how you get on with your websites. Good luck.